In the bustling heart of Washington, D.C., there lies a remarkable institution, a true treasure chest of knowledge, culture, and history known as the Smithsonian. Often hailed as the richest museum in the world, it's not just the priceless collections that earn it this title, but also the fascinating legacy that brought it to life. The story kicks off with James Smithson, an English scientist whose puzzling choice to bequeath his fortune to a country he had never set foot in dramatically altered the trajectory of American history. While Smithson led a quiet life devoted to science, his unexpected gift ignited debates, inspired visionary leaders, and ultimately gave rise to a one-of-a-kind institution dedicated to the increase and diffusion of knowledge. This is the tale of how one man's legacy forged an enduring symbol of learning and discovery that continues to influence the world today. Chapter 1: The Mysterious Benefactor. James Smithson was a man wrapped in enigma. Born in England during the mid-18th century, he was the illegitimate son of a wealthy duke and a woman whose name has faded into obscurity. Despite his unconventional beginnings, Smithson led a quiet life devoted to science, particularly chemistry and mineralogy. He published several significant works that earned him respect in scientific circles, yet he never married or had children. What truly set Smithson apart was his remarkable decision regarding his fortune. When he passed away in 1829, he bequeathed his entire estate to the United States government, a nation he had never even visited. This puzzling act raised many eyebrows. Why would a British scientist choose to support a foreign country with which he had no clear ties? The answer remains somewhat elusive, but his legacy turned out to be one of the most impactful gifts in history. Smithson's endowment would eventually lead to the establishment of an institution dedicated to learning and knowledge, forever altering the cultural landscape. Chapter 2: A Gift Across the Sea. When the news broke in the United States that James Smithson had left a substantial fortune to the American people, it sparked a mix of surprise and skepticism. Smithson, an Englishman who had never set foot in America, left everyone wondering why he chose this far-off land for his legacy. The U.S. faced a maze of legal and diplomatic hurdles to claim the inheritance from England. It took several years for the American government to finally receive the full amount, which came to over $500,000, a jaw-dropping sum back then. The tale of this mysterious gift captured the public's imagination, and newspapers were quick to cover the unusual bequest. Citizens engaged in lively debates about how to best utilize such unexpected wealth, fully aware of its potential to bolster education and scientific advancement. Smithson's fortune was more than just a financial boon. It represented a beacon of opportunity and a chance to create something enduring that would honor the intentions of the unknown benefactor. Chapter 3: A Nation Debates a Legacy. When James Smithson's unexpected bequest landed in the hands of the United States, it sparked a challenging question: how should this generous gift be put to use? Congress dove into extensive debates, showcasing the diverse visions of what this money could achieve. Some lawmakers pushed for establishing a university to elevate higher education, while others argued for a national library to safeguard knowledge for future generations. There were also ideas floating around about using the funds for scientific research or public museums. Each proposal had its champions and detractors, and the discussions laid bare the broader tensions surrounding the nation's priorities in education and culture. The situation was further complicated by Smithson's ambiguous instructions, which merely stated that the money should be used to enhance and spread knowledge. In the end, this debate underscored the young country's ambition to create institutions that could stand shoulder to shoulder with those in Europe. These discussions paved the way for the birth of an innovative establishment that would profoundly influence America's intellectual landscape. Chapter 4: The Birth of the Smithsonian. After a lot of back and forth, Congress finally passed the act that brought the Smithsonian Institution to life in 1846. This decision was a nod to James Smithson's dream of creating a place dedicated to the increase and diffusion of knowledge among men. Rather than being just another museum or university, the Smithsonian was envisioned as a one-of-a-kind institution that blended education, research, and public engagement. Joseph Henry, a well-respected scientist, stepped in as its first secretary and played a key role in shaping its early path. The mission of the institution was both broad and ambitious, focusing on supporting scientific research, collecting artifacts, and making knowledge available to everyone. This new establishment represented America's growing dedication to intellectual advancement and cultural enrichment. The Smithsonian was meant to be a gathering spot for scholars, students, and visitors alike, inviting them to come together and explore the wonders of the world, all while embodying Smithson's vision of a legacy that would reach beyond borders and time. Chapter 5, Building the Castle. The Smithsonian Institution was on the lookout for a home that truly reflected its grand mission, and that's when the Smithsonian Castle came into the picture. Crafted by the talented architect James Renwick Jr., the building stands out with its striking red sandstone and Gothic Revival style, making it a refreshing change from the classical architecture typically found in Washington, D.C. Construction kicked off in 1847 and wrapped up in 1855. Not only was the castle the first building for the institution, but it also served as its administrative hub and museum space. Its one-of-a-kind design represented both strength and openness, warmly inviting visitors to discover the treasures within. Inside, you'd find offices, lecture halls, and exhibition rooms brimming with scientific specimens and cultural artifacts. The castle quickly established itself as a landmark and a symbol of the Smithsonian's expanding influence. Its creation marked a significant step toward fulfilling James Smithson's dream of a place where knowledge could thrive and be shared with everyone. Chapter 6, Expanding the Vision. The Smithsonian Institution quickly outgrew its original home in the castle building. As its collections grew and research initiatives thrived, new museums and research centers popped up all over Washington, D.C., and even beyond. Each new addition helped to extend the institution's influence and reach. Among the most well-known are the National Museum of Natural History, the National Air and Space Museum, and the National Museum of American History. These museums house incredible collections that span everything from ancient fossils to cutting-edge technological innovations. The Smithsonian also dove into scientific research, setting up laboratories and backing scholars in areas like anthropology, astronomy, and environmental science. This expansion enabled the institution to carry out its mission on a much grander scale, creating a vast network of knowledge and culture that millions of visitors can access. The vision sparked by James Smithson's gift has blossomed into a vibrant legacy that continues to shape how people learn and explore. Chapter 7, From Knowledge to Wonder. Over the years, the Smithsonian Institution has blossomed into the richest museum complex on the planet, not just in terms of financial wealth but also in the incredible variety and scale of its collections. It boasts millions of artifacts, ranging from ancient treasures and natural specimens to stunning works of art and groundbreaking technological innovations. The institution's influence stretches far beyond its physical spaces, offering educational programs, research initiatives, and digital archives that are accessible to people all over the globe. The Smithsonian has truly become a hub where science intertwines with culture, history dances with innovation, and curiosity sparks discovery. Visitors flock from all corners of the world to be amazed by its exhibits, while scholars depend on its resources for pioneering research. This journey from a humble bequest to a globally recognized institution showcases the remarkable ability of knowledge to ignite wonder and unite people across generations and cultures. James Smithson's vision still resonates today, shaping how humanity perceives itself and the world around it. Chapter 8, A Legacy That Lives On. James Smithson's remarkable gift still influences the world more than 200 years after he passed away. The Smithsonian Institution stands as a shining example of knowledge, science, and culture, evolving to meet the demands of a changing society while staying true to its founding mission. Nowadays, the Smithsonian includes a variety of museums, research centers, and educational programs that ignite inspiration in millions of visitors each year. It embraces cutting-edge technologies to spread knowledge far and wide, offering virtual tours and digital archives that anyone with an internet connection can access. The man behind this incredible legacy remains somewhat of an enigma, but his vision is unmistakable: to establish a space where knowledge is shared freely for everyone's benefit. Smithson's bequest turned a simple fortune into a lasting symbol of curiosity, learning, and discovery, a legacy that will keep inspiring future generations. James Smithson's incredible gift sparked the creation of a truly unique institution, one that's all about the pursuit and sharing of knowledge. From the fortune of a mysterious benefactor came the Smithsonian Institution, a beacon of curiosity, education, and cultural preservation. Over the years, it has blossomed into the world's richest museum complex, inspiring millions with its extensive collections and groundbreaking research. The story of the Smithsonian is a powerful reminder of how generosity and vision can leave a lasting legacy, showing that one person's impact can reach far beyond their time and place. As it continues to grow and adapt, the institution stays true to Smithson's original dream, to expand and share knowledge for the benefit of all humanity.